What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege operator guide. Thermite is an offensive operator for the FBI SWAT CTU. He can wield the M1014 shotgun or the 5.56 XI assault rifle as his primary. He can also wield the M45 Muzak. There's no way I'm gonna pronounce that right. Muzak handgun or the 5.7 USG handgun as his secondary. For his secondary gadget, he can equip either stun grenades or breaching charges. Having the ability to equip either a shotgun or an assault rifle for his primary gives him a ton of versatility. The M1014 has average damage for shotguns, average mobility for shotguns, and a magazine capacity of 8, which is kind of on the lower side, but then again, most offensive operators don't even have shotguns, so just the ability to equip one can be a little bit of an advantage. Now, choose it if you prefer shotguns. If you like shotguns, go with what you with your heart, okay? Listen to it. And it also gives you the ability to shoot holes in the walls or to shut down enemies at close range. The 5.56 XI also has average damage, a decently high fire rate. I actually kind of like it and prefer it to, the other assault rifles in the game. It's not my favorite, but it's still pretty good. It has average mobility and a magazine capacity of 30. Choose it if you want more range for your primary, and if you want to go for that one accurate headshot you need to kill that pesky defender, because boo, defenders, am I right? Like I said though, choose which one you have the most fun with, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, having fun. Now to the secondaries. The M45 has more damage than the 5.7 USG, but the 5.7 has a higher magazine capacity. So if you want more damage but fewer rounds, choose the M45. If you want less damage but a higher magazine capacity, choose the 5.7 USG. For a secondary gadget, it's really up to your playstyle. Use stun grenades if you want to get an advantage in a firefight, or take breaching charges if you want more options when breaching, and if you want to cause a little chaos. Now for my personal opinion, I typically run with the 5.56 XI because I like engaging my enemies from longer distances, and the M45 because I like the higher damage. The secondary gadget, I really just roll with whatever, it's just situational, okay? If I know a lot of my teammates are going to be running with breaching charges, I'm probably going to take stun grenades. But I know if a lot of my teammates are taking different variations of grenades, I might want to take some breaching charges. It just really depends on team comp and what I'm feeling, really. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, Thermite's special ability. During a siege, Thermite can deploy a brimstone BC3 exothermic charge. I'm just going to refer to them as exothermic charges because brimstone BC3, a little long to say. Now, these can destroy reinforced walls. Now, it's important to note a few things about these exothermic charges before we discuss tactics. First, you only get 2, so you got to use them carefully and just make sure you're using them in the right positions. Don't just carelessly use one. Make sure, because they're very, very vital and important to some team strategies if you ever watch the pro leagues. Just saying. And secondly, when you activate the charge, a flame will burn around the charge. This means that the enemy will very clearly see and hear which wall you're breaching through. Believe me, it's pretty hard to miss. Just as someone that likes to play as the defenders the most, it's very, very hard to miss. Now, there are quite a few tactics you can deploy while you're playing Thermite. First, you can coordinate a distraction with your team so the exothermic charge is masked, and you can use it as a distraction. What I'm saying is, get a bunch of your teammates to start shooting or to throw grenades into the objective room, and hopefully this distraction, this chaos, will cause the enemy team not to see or not to notice your exothermic charge so that you can get a very nice flank on them. Or you can do it the other way around and use the exothermic charge as a distraction for the rest of your team, because when an exothermic charge is burning, a lot of defenders are going to be looking directly at that spot to try to pick off Thermite or anyone that's on the other side, giving your teammates, if they're set up in different positions, very, very good opportunity to take out some of the defenders that are just distracted, really. Now, another one is another good tactic, or really just a good tip, is use a drone to call enemies so that you can place the exothermic charge in either a good flanking route, or you can place it right behind a defender and blow them up. Now, what I'm saying is use a drone, spot them. If you see someone clearly up against a reinforced wall, put a charge on there, you might be able to get a kill. Odds are they're going to hear that burning right above their heads and run away, but still, for maybe an idle player or someone who's just clearly not paying any attention, you can get a cheeky little kill. and it's kind of funny. So, you know. And you can use the second also, Thermite's secondary gadgets can combine with his charges, which is a very nice touch. If there is a window nearby, throw a stun grenade through it and activate your charge. You'll get a nice flank on the enemy if you're set up properly, and they won't be able to see you coming. Like, literally, like, they'll be blinded. They won't be able to see. They'll be able to hear the charge, but they ain't seeing nothing. Or place down one of your exothermic charges and then place down a normal breaching charge, like on the other side of the room or in a different area, and activate them at the same time. This will disorientate your enemy because you're going to be going through, or two explosions are going to be happening pretty close to each other, and it can give you a slight advantage. And if you like that, then try to combine it with the rest of your team. If everyone on your team has breaching charges, just set one up on every single wall and blow them up all at the same time, and the defenders, trust me, will shit their pants. It's scary to be on the other side of that, trust me. Now, for the combos and counters. Thermite can combo well with most operators. I say this because Thermite's charge can open up a new flank/sightline for his teammates. If the team's communication is right, Thermite can really help. But there's two operators that I think can really help Thermite perform his task. These two operators are Twitch and Thatcher. Both of these operators can take out Mute's jammers and bandit shock charges, which prohibit Thermite from using his exothermic charge. Now, I'll get to that in a second, which is the counters, which I just mentioned, really, which they're Mute and Bandit. Mute can place his jammers near a reinforced wall, which will disable any charges on the other side, meaning Thermite will try to blow it up, and it'll say, like, jammed, nope, not happening. Or, Bandit, he can equip his shock charges on a reinforced wall, which will destroy the exothermic charge immediately, in addition to damaging. So, that's another good use, and why Bandit is great. Just saying, that's not showing any favoritism or anything like that. Nah, not me. Now, these operators counter him extremely well, really just taking away his special ability, like, at all. And if you know the enemy team is going to pick one of these operators, you need to kind of be prepared and pick a Thatcher or a Twitch to help your Thermite. Or just pick another operator entirely, even though I wouldn't really recommend that since Thermite is extremely useful. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this guide for Thermite. I really do hope you guys enjoy these. I enjoy making them, and I love all the support you've been giving me recently. So, yeah, thanks for that. And if you're new to the channel, which odds are you are, please subscribe. Right there. Click it. Please. Please. Please click it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clicking it. Appreciate it. And make sure to follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Both links are in the description if you ever please, if you ever want to watch me stream or just see what I'm up to, really. Yeah, follow me there. And, that's about it. I'm the Battlemoon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.